Emotional manipulation in relationships. Have you ever walked away from a conversation in your relationship feeling confused, guilty, or unsure of what just happened? Maybe you started off upset about something they did, but somehow you're the one apologizing by the end. This is emotional manipulation, a subtle yet powerful force that can distort love into control and connection into confusion. Manipulation isn't always loud or obvious. It's the quiet moments when your feelings are invalidated, when guilt replaces understanding, or when you find yourself questioning your worth in the relationship. Today, we're unpacking how emotional manipulation plays out in relationships, why people use it, and most importantly, how to break free. Because love shouldn't leave you feeling powerless. In a healthy relationship, communication builds trust and mutual respect, but manipulation twists those interactions, using emotions as tools of control. Imagine this. You express how you feel, hoping for a solution. Instead, your partner responds with, "Why are you always so dramatic?" Or worse, they turn the conversation around, and now you're the one apologizing. That's manipulation. It's when love becomes a tug-of-war over power, disguised as care or concern. Robert Greene describes it well in the 48 Laws of Power. Control the emotions, and you control the person. In relationships, this control is cloaked in affection, making it harder to see until it's already shaped your reality. Manipulators use subtle tactics to maintain control, often in ways that are hard to pinpoint. 1. The guilt trip. You don't care about me. When you prioritize your needs, they frame it as neglect. A partner might say, "You're always hanging out with your friends, but what about us?" Suddenly you feel selfish for maintaining healthy boundaries. 2. Gaslighting. You're imagining things. They deny what they've said or done, making you question your perception of reality. Over time, this chips away at your confidence, leaving you reliant on them for clarity. 3. Playing the victim. "I've done so much for you, and this is how you repay me." They twist situations to make you feel like the villain. Even when they're at fault, they position themselves as the wounded party. 4. Withholding affection. Manipulators may use love as leverage. "If you really loved me, you'd understand." This conditional affection makes you constantly strive for approval, fearing rejection or loss. 5. Exploiting your insecurities. They target your vulnerabilities to keep you dependent. Whether it's your looks, your intelligence, or your past mistakes, they subtly remind you of your flaws to maintain control. Not all manipulators set out to hurt their partners, but manipulation often stems from fear of abandonment. They're terrified of being left, so they cling to control. Insecurity. They feel powerless in other areas of their life and overcompensate by dominating the relationship. Learned behavior. For some, manipulation is all they've ever known. It's how they saw love modeled growing up. Power hunger. In some cases, they thrive on control and see relationships as a means to an end. As Greene writes in The Laws of Human Nature, the need for control often masks a fear of vulnerability. Manipulation isn't just frustrating, it's damaging. It creates a dynamic where one person's needs are prioritized while the others are dismissed. Over time, this can lead to a few significant issues. First, there's the loss of self-trust. You start doubting your feelings and decisions. It's like you're constantly second-guessing yourself. Then there's emotional burnout. Constantly defending yourself or navigating manipulation is exhausting. It just drains you. And lastly, there's the eroded connection. The relationship becomes about control, not mutual growth. Relationships should be about building each other up, not tearing one person down to elevate the other. Here's how to recognize if you're in a manipulative relationship. 1, you feel guilty for expressing your needs. 2, you often apologize for things that aren't your fault. 3, disagreements leave you questioning your perspective. And 4, you feel like you're walking on eggshells. The loving partner who cared too much. One friend was in a relationship where their partner insisted, "I only criticize you because I love you." Over time, this love became a constant stream of put-downs, disguised as concern. They started feeling like nothing they did was good enough. The parent who just wanted the best. Another friend dealt with a parent who used guilt to maintain control. "I gave up everything for you, and you can't even call me?" What seemed like love was really about power, keeping them tied to unrealistic expectations. You can take back your power without falling into the manipulator's traps. Here's how. First, set clear boundaries. Define what behavior is and isn't acceptable. If someone crosses a line, address it calmly. I won't accept being spoken to this way. Second, trust your perceptions. Manipulators thrive on doubt. Write down your experiences or talk to a trusted friend to stay grounded in your reality. Third, stay calm and collected. Reacting emotionally gives them control. Keep your responses calm and factual. It leaves them with no leverage. Fourth, prioritize your needs. It's not selfish to put yourself first. Healthy relationships don't require you to sacrifice your well-being. And fifth, learn when to walk away. As Greene says, the ultimate freedom is the ability to walk away. If someone refuses to respect your boundaries, it's okay to let them go. Emotional manipulation is one of the hardest challenges in relationships because it's invisible until you know what to look for. But once you see it, you can stop it. Love should feel safe, uplifting, and free, not confusing, guilt-ridden, or exhausting. You have the power to reclaim your emotional space and set the terms for your relationships. Thank you for watching. If this helped you recognize signs of manipulation or gave you hope, let's continue the conversation in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights. You deserve relationships built on respect, trust, and love.